Yeah, we get down 14-0, in the first half, and when you get back and you look at that game and you're trying to get a feel for what's going right, what's going wrong, and you're down 14-0. You've moved the ball successfully. You've had your defense in good spots with chances to get off the field and make plays, and and the frustrating thing is that we're not playing that badly. We're playing pretty well, but unfortunately, when you're down 14-0 at halftime. And looking back at it, there's a few mistakes that we made where we should have been able to hopefully finish off drives to get points. And then defensively, there was a couple of stops that we left out there on the field that we could have made and should have made. It again allowed them to continue drives and get points. So you're down 14-0, and I thought our kids did a great job of battling back in the second half. I thought they played extremely hard. There was a lot of things when you look at the film that we were very happy with. But at the same time, we're never happy with a loss. Right. Well, that was one of the things that was part of the game plan is take advantage of some of the things that they were giving you with our tailbacks out of the backfield, and I really thought that we did a pretty good job of delivering the football to those guys. Unfortunately, there's a couple of plays that if you go back and you really broke down the film where we missed, which could have been some big plays for us that allow us to continue drives and stay on the field. So you're always looking at what are the different ways that you can possibly take advantage of matchups and try to take advantage of some things. And this week, that was one of the areas that we felt like we could take advantage was some of the stuff with our backs out of the backfield and getting them the ball. And I thought we did a very good job when the ball was delivered to them in a position where they could catch it. In some cases, the catches were very good, and then our yards after catch were also very good. Well, for the most part, when you take a look at the run game, I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping them off schedule. But unfortunately, they had a couple of very big runs. Some of those were quarterback scrambles where we missed tackles, and that's something we have to be clearly better at because I think there's plays in there where there's two plays where they get more than 100 yards of rushing because we miss a tackle, which could have been a 2 or 3 yard loss on the play, and then it squirts out of there for a big gain. And those are the types of things that you have to be better at and that you have to control. And you got an opportunity, you got to grab cloth, let your buddies get there and finish off that play. And hopefully we'll be better at that this week against a very good football team. We will see similar things to what we've seen in the past from them. They are a very good football team, both on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball. They have very good skill people. They're very big up front on both sides of the ball. Again, a very good football team. There's a reason why they're ranked second in the country, and they've been performing and playing at that level. They've been playing at a very high level. So we will have our hands full this week, but we're looking forward to the challenge of getting after them and playing and get ready to play a full football game against a good football team in Ferris State. They 100%. They're big. They're athletic. They're fast. They can get after you in a number of ways. On both sides of the ball, it's the same story. They are big up front. They are fast in the back end, and they're going to pressure you on defense when they choose to. And offensively, and of course, they have explosive wide receivers, very good skill people. They'll get after you in the run game. They've got a great quarterback that can run it and throw it. So they are a very, very complete football team. Obviously, number one is you got to be able to stay on the field, so you got to be able to figure out ways to get first downs. That allows you to keep the football away from them. So that becomes very key. Also, you got to make sure that you take care of the football. You can't have turnovers against a good football team like this. Their ability to strike quickly, can come very fast. So you got to take care of the football, and then after that, you got to try to figure out ways that you can create some turnovers for yourself. How can you get takeaways? How can you get the ball back for your offense? And other than that, you got to play a full football game, and you got to believe for 60 minutes, and you got to play hard.